The Space Between Space, a short story by LMG Wilson.
Was it worth it, Commander Yura?
Orin's voice boomed off the enclosed module's textured walls my fingers had long ago memorized.
I mean, to give up your...
He paused and sucked in a breath. Finding the word seemed hard for the recruit on far less sensitive subjects. That he broached this one at all spoke to useful qualities: curiosity, forethought, and most importantly, courage. I know what you mean, recruit. I hadn't meant the sharp tone, but felt no need to apologize. He stilled, his lack of motion punctuated by a quick, almost inaudible breath amplified by the module. But, to answer your question, I gave up nothing. The words came easily. Though I'd said them before, my mind was no less sure. True vision does not require the eyes. An exhale followed, relief or necessity. I didn't really care. Nogthi, I called the ship's name and a soft beep responded. Synthesize module's pilot chair, specifications Ganlanira. A crackle sparked the air, the synthesizers waking to purpose. A distinct scent always accompanied synthesis, tangy and sweet. Someone once told me it was orange, the fruit, not the color, but never in my life had I smelled one. The scent dissipated and the room's sound changed. A fixture took up the space in front of me. Before reaching out, I already knew its dimensions perfectly. I dream of the fresh, warm steel in my palm, the smooth surface man can't replicate. A hum that passes into my skin as if singing a song of exultation. Nogthi, I said again, letting the lines of the chair guide me. Synthesize module observation seat, starboard. Specifications, recruit no-cut Orin. Crackle, spark, citrus. Orin's rubber-soled boots collided with the module floors. He sat, and his body formed a void on my right. The sensors wouldn't work through him, but it would be easy to compensate so long as the kid didn't. Do not move, I said. I'm aware you've undergone preliminary training, but I need you to be absolutely still and quiet. The module amplifies the sound and current sensory experience while within the anomaly, allowing pilots to navigate. Though the pilot module dulls the visual impairment to allow for observation, it can't prevent the debilitating disorientation that causes... This isn't an exam, I snap, if only to stop him from regurgitating his required readings. This is your chance to observe the anomaly, and a commander firsthand, so please. Though I can't see him, I feel the void he fills as the ship approaches anomaly entry and turn to face him. Shut the fuck up. A gasp, small and sharp, is sucked in through barely parted lips that I'm sure still gape as I return my undivided attention to the bow. Nogthi, notify crew and begin countdown. 1 minute. Seal module access. Initiate observational module suppression. On cue, the ship answered me as it always did, a single beep and the hiss of the module's airlock sealing. All over the Nogthi, an announcement would softly sound with the countdown to prepare for interstellar travel. A cool sensation washed over my face and I smiled. Drink it in, recruit. The anomaly bathed the ship and the piloting module in a chill. With every inch of approach, the temperature shifted and pockets of warmth twisted between the air currents. It's... Orin exhaled. Beautiful. All the colors. Stop talking. The words left me sharp and crisp. From the sound of his calming pulse, the anomaly's self-defenses had already dug their way into Orin's visual cortex. All the while, the seat warmed beneath me. Nogthi, through the module's synthesized chair, pulsed the time until entry, a subtle countdown that lulled me towards a centered calm. 3, 2, I say with the pulsing of the chair, the air cooled and tensed, electrical and charged. 1. I blinked. I always blink. Like a tether is sliding through my skin, the anomaly tugged the Nogthi inside of it. As though falling into an embrace, the sensation came to a sudden stop, and the chill washed away. Undulating waves of motion swirled the air and caressed the hairs on my skin. My bare feet pressed down on the cool floors, reverberating with subtle tremors. The chair slid up until we stood together, braced back, aligned with mine. Every vibration, every gust, every motion of the ship ignited like fire under my skin. Too far to port, and the motions intensified, and with a simple nudge to the right, the course was corrected. Like water crystallizing, drops of debris pricked my arms and legs. They are nothing I cannot sidestep, for I walk the space between space. Hell yes, recruit, I said with a smile. It was fucking worth it. Thank you for listening to my attempt at an accent. If you like this short story and want to hear more, like and subscribe to stay notified. You can read this and more of my work on Reddit, or support me by becoming a patron. Patrons receive exclusive early access, behind-the-scenes updates, and much more. All links are in the description below. Speaking of patrons, thank you all for your support. I hope you enjoyed this.